Jorin's bumhole. It's me, it's Bimblin Bloodaxe of the Lonely Mountain. Join me here in my Lord of the Rings online playthrough as I help the Free Peoples banish the shadows of Angmar from the Northlands. So, that mate, the music and everything was working last episode. Will it work this episode? We shall see. Okay, here we are. We're still in Needlehole, but we've come up here. There's a little dwarf mining operation just above Needlehole. And the reason we've come up here is what we always do when we go to a place that's got a stable master is we say hello to the stable master. So this is Hending Gamgee. Good evening, sir. So we've done that, and now we can get on with the old questing. Just to show you, if you actually carry on up this way and go across this bridge, then you head to Yondershire and Erid Luin, which is over that way. But we're not doing that yet, because we're coming down here and we're doing other stuff. Okay, let's go. First thing we're going to do is we are going to start killing any bog slugs that we see, because that's the thing to do, because it's a pain. Oh, we'll pick up some rowan branches while we're here. Now, it's quite early in the morning, so I'm hoping, although I have seen a couple of players, I'm hoping that they're not doing the deed, but it looks like they are, because there's none in there. God, that's annoying. That's annoying. Never mind, but I won't be finishing it off till after we've done the Shire anyway, so I will be coming through Rushet Bog a couple of times, so hopefully I will be able to kill a few. Oh, first things first, let's go and find Daffodil. Let's go and find the cow. The cow's this way. We've got to head up to this little hillock up here. Ooh, copper deposit. We'll have that. Oh, and I've made a purchase as well. I'll show it you in a minute. Some rowan branches. We'll have those as well. It's all cash, cash, cash. Right. Obviously, this is Troll's Knoll, because we have a troll. And because it's daylight, it's turned to stone. God knows how long he's been here, but he obviously got caught out. Oh no! Daffodil! Daffodil is dead! No! This poor cow. Looks like it was attacked and partially eaten by a large beast of some kind. Around its neck you find a bronze bell. Right. More cowbell! Oh, that's a shame. Poor Philibert. He's going to be devastated. We'll take this back because it's not far. And we're looking for it. Oh, there's a bog slug. Kill it! And you'll see my new purchase in action in a moment. So we've got the Slug Slayer deed. So these come in two parts. You'll have seen it in Erid Luin. You get the base part, Slug Slayer, and then you get Advanced Slug Slayer. So as it stands, we've got to kill 20. Then, when Advanced comes in, we'll have to kill 40. So it's 60 bog slugs in total. And it's a nightmare. So far, we've seen one. Oh, there's another one up there. They're dead hard to see. Mainly because of the grey lettering. So you have got to keep an eye out for them. There we are. There's another one over there. So you may as well kill these as you go along. It'll save you a lot of hassle in the long run. Oh, I was going to show you what I bought. I bought this hammer off the auction house. So the Great Hammer of Heleth. Does a bit of fire damage as well. But the important thing is the DPS. With the, I think you have the Great Axe of the Dour Hands. That DPS was 11.4, I think. This one's 11.8. So it's a little bit better. And it does a bit of fire damage as well. So that's why we've brought this on board. I always check the auction house for cheap weapons, because obviously I'm not a weaponsmith, I can't make my own. And I look for bargains. And this one I had to actually bid on. I didn't buy it outright. But sometimes, you know, there are some weapons on there. And they might, I think it was a couple of gold, actually. If I'd bought it out, it would have been a couple of gold. But I was able to get it for about 60 silver. Because I just did the bid. I won the bid. So it's worthwhile doing. But only really if there's only a few hours to go on the bid. You know, if it's like 2 days or whatever, don't bother. You'll just get outbid. If there's only a few hours to go on a particular item, rather than buying it out, it's always worth having a go to see if you can just get a lower bid. Killed a few of those. Always worth doing. It'll save you a lot of pain and heartache later on. Speaking of pain and heartache, poor old Philibert. Let's give him the cowbell.
It's terrible, just terrible.
Oh aye, this is me daffodil's bell. What could have attacked her so horribly? And why did that dwarf take her? Poor daffodil. Poor thing. Someone needs to pay for this. Please, you need to do something.
I'm sure it's a bother, but
that Alway
I
has to
could use
pay
your help.
for stealing my daffodil and for leaving her out in the bog to be killed like that. The dwarves who pass through Needlehole may not pay any mind to ordinary hobbits, but I reckon they'll listen to a Bounder of the Watch. You go tell Bounder Chubb about this, and maybe you two can keep that dwarf from getting away with it. Bounder Chubb is on the south side of Needlehole. Yeah, he's right across from us, mate. Tell him about my poor daffodil, and do something about this Alway. That's what we're going to do. Bounder Chubb.
How do you do?
What? Philibert's car is dead, and he suspects a dwarf? This is outrageous. Most of the dwarves who pass through here are an agreeable lot, but lately there's been more than a few rascals about. I don't know about this Alway, but it wouldn't surprise me if he was one of that bad lot. The problem is, I can't go off accusing dwarves of being thieves without proof. That would upset the whole lot, and we'd probably never find the one responsible. What to do?
Good day. Might I have
I've
a
got
word
it.
with you?
There's a dwarf by the name of Ulfar, with whom I've had some dealings in the past. He might be of some help. I think he's a sort of overseer for the dwarves or some such. In fact, just the other day there was a bit of a tussle between two of his folk, and Ulfar waded in and broke it up. The other dwarf seemed to respect him, so he might know something about his people here that will be of help to us. You should be able to find Ulfar up among the dwarf buildings north of Needlehole. Tell him what you told me, and hopefully he'll be able to help us out. Okay, so we were up towards there a second ago. So we'll go up here. That's the Wolfkin, who is a Bjorning, because I think he was just a bear just a moment ago. Right. Ulfar. The dwarves of Needlehole.
met.
Aye, it doesn't surprise me that Alway is involved in this. A number of dwarfs passing through lately are of low character, and he's the worst. I wish I could just tell you where he was, but I've not seen him about for a few days. Those other dwarfs might have seen him. In fact, just the other day I saw a bunch of them crowding around a parchment of some sort. I didn't catch what they were talking about, but I did hear Holway's name mentioned. That parchment could have been their orders. If you could go out to Rushet Bog
and acquire a few of those letters from the dwarf hunters out there, we might learn what Alway is up to. So we'll do that. And that's the whole reason why I sort of came back there, because this is going to group several quests together and we can do them all at once out in the bog. So let's get out in the bog. Have those bog slugs respawned? They have. Awesome. There's another one out there. It's just what we need. Oh, not near enough. Let's pull him. There we go. That's excellent. So if you just kill a few as you go along, it'll make it a lot easier as regards that deed. Bog slugs. Ugh. Horrible. Bloody size of them as well. Oh, it's as big as I am. Right, we're looking for our friendly neighbourhood, Dower Hands. Yes, once again, they're being a pain in the ass. Causing trouble. This guy, he's one of them. He has to die. He's a trapper. I don't like Dower Hands. It's probably a brigand deed anyway. No, there isn't. But never mind. Kill him anyway, we don't like him. Die. So what we're looking for is dwarf hunters. There's one, a Dower Hand hunter. Did we get the orders? No. So I'll have to kill a few more. What a shame. Yeah, there's a couple of them here. Pull them both. Haha! We got the orders, but if you recall, we also need that coin purse. And that is round the corner over here. So kill this guy. Haha! Die! You there. Yeah, that's right. You stand off and die. Oh, see the little burst of flame there. Can't beat a bit of fire damage. There's the money bag. Pick it up. I have a feeling we'll be coming back here. But as it stands at the moment, we can just head on back. Bring this back to Ulthar. And the money bag, we can take that straight to Assistant Fallowhide. But that's okay. He's in Mickle Delvin, but that's okay. But if you remember, the package that we've got to take from Needlehole is going back to Mickle Delvin. So it's all working out. So if you actually follow the quick post quests the way I'm doing them, you'll find they lead you rather nicely from quest hub to quest hub in a nice fashion. And you pretty much follow Oh, I forgot, we're killing slugs. And you pretty much follow the way that the quests go. Not exactly, but pretty close. So it's a very efficient way to do it. Die. And I think I mentioned it last episode. It's great, the Shire, for gathering resources. There's tons of resources in the Shire. Just keep an eye out for them. Where is the other? There should be 3 bog slugs in this little pond. That's why I always tend to stop off. No. Or perhaps I did kill 3. Never mind. Yeah, I always tend to stop off in this little pond. If you're killing 3 bog slugs at a time, it'll cut down on that pain in the ass deed. Right, let's go and see Ulfar up here. Here he is.
Greetings.
Aye, good, you found them. As I told you, that bunch is up to no good. Now hand their letters over, and I'd like to have a look at them. The fools. These orders you found weren't written by Olwe. Some dwarf named Skorgrim promises riches if Olwe can deliver. I can hardly believe it. A stone troll. I've paid no mind to the old wives' tales of such creatures in the bog, but Olwe must have listened and promised one as a gift. I cannot imagine what a dwarf would want with such a vile creature, but it can't be for any good purpose. We'll choose the hammer because it'll
Will you stay and speak with me a
give us
moment?
more money when we sell it.
Who could have thought the theft of a cow would uncover a plot such as this? We must foil all his plans, and if he has captured a troll, we must slay it. Fortunately, I have learned where Olwe and his dwarves are camping. They can be found in the north of Rushek Bog. However, getting into the camp and slaying this stone troll, if they have one, will not be easy. We will need help. Gather a party of warriors, if there are any to be found in this land. Then return here. Make sure you gather sturdy warriors, for the battle ahead will not be easy.
Well, that's alright actually, Ulfar, because I'm a bit of a hard ass. So, we're just me and you, buddy.
Are you ready to leave? Make sure your party is ready as well, and we'll surely need their help to slay this stone troll.
The stone troll of Rushok Bog. A terrible legend stalks the fens, enraged by the dwarves who seek to capture it.
Awesome.
Our quest will not be easy.
All right. Now, be careful. We've got to get into the camp and slay the stone troll they may have captured. Also, when we get into the camp, be on your watch for that Olwe. He won't be too pleased to see us trying to slay his gift.
Alright, get on with it. Here we go, and here we are again. Surprise, surprise. Yes, the gate's closed up. What'll get it open? Yes, asking them to open it. Good plan. Ulfar, what are you doing here? I know of Olwe's gift. I am here to slay it. Ulfar, this matter is none of your concern. Leave now if you value your life. I will not leave. Good stuff. He was warned. Yes. Made short work of them. Come on, Ulfar. What's up with you? Oh god, he's injured. Already.
What a dreadful nuisance.
Aye, I guess I've been away from battle for too long. The wound is painful, but not mortal. It will keep me from being much help, though. You must continue without me and slay the stone troll if they've captured one. And don't forget to be on the watch for Olweir. He will do his best to stop you. I'll stay behind and make sure none of this lot escape.
Yeah, you cover the rear. I'm used to it. Right, but that means all the more for us to kill. That's what we like. Let's zoom in a bit so we can see their faces as they die. Yes. Look at that, 3 at once. It's a goddamn killing machine. Let's take some more of them. You. Bring your friends. It's a massacre. Yes. Hammer to the face. Wah. You too. Yes. And these two. Off you go. Wait till your pal turns up. I can get you both at the same time. Yes, up you come. Right on the noggin. It's quite fun when you're a bit over leveled. Right. Take a few more of these clowns on. Oh, there is a troll. Let's get down to it. Take this hunter on first. Right, is that all the way there? That's all the way. Right, so we'll kick it off. Alright, so him left. I'll pick my teeth with your bones. No, you won't, pal. Is there any treasure knocking about? No. Oh, how did I miss you? Probably respawned. There you go, Ulfar. We didn't need loads of warriors. You just needed Bimblin Bloodaxe. Or Bloodhammer, as he is at the moment. Die. Oh, Ulfar's managed it this far.
I am at your service.
Well done. I got impatient waiting, so I had to see how you were doing. But it seems you did fine without me. That stone troll is slain, and it seems Olweir is as well. He paid a high price for his crime, stealing that cow from Philibert, didn't he? With him gone, these dwarfs shouldn't trouble Rushock Bog much longer. As for Philibert, don't worry about him. I'll make sure he is given money to purchase a new cow. You have done well today, my friend. You have my thanks. Awesome.
Let us away.
Are you ready to depart?
Of course we are.
Awesome.
What do you need?
Well done. You certainly deserve this reward. Okay, what cost them up the most? The two-handed axe, perhaps? That's 3. I think it is, actually. Yes, it's going to be the axe. Take that. Completed 15 quests. So, good. Got 2,000 virtue experience, which is good. Some reputation and all the rest of it. So we'll carry on with the life of a bounder. But also just going to check where we're up to. So we've got zeal up to 6. Keep it on zeal for the time being. And we'll carry on. Okay, so we've done that. Now, I think the only thing left to do here is collect the satchel. Just one more person I'm going to show you. We will be back to see Iris. As you can see, she's got a pie there, and that's going to be very important. But as it is, for the moment, all we've got left in Needlehole is to take this post back to Delvin. So we're going to do that. Fortunately, we can't kill any slugs, because that would mean we would drop the actual package. So even if we see any, we're going to have to avoid them. Again, don't have... The way is that way. But it's up to you. If you want to cross Rushock Bog and take your chances, you can do. But as I say, you've got plenty of time to do this. I always just stick to the road. American Werewolf in London, innit? Stick to the road, lads. You made me miss. I think they were hobbits, weren't they? They talk like hobbits. The slaughtered lamb. What a film that was. Remember Jenny Agatha getting him out. God bless her. She didn't call her midwife now, Jenny Agatha. Time marches on, time marches on. I remember watching her in bloody The Railway Children and Walkabout. Bloody hell. Oh, ancient times. Right, we're still on the road, and we're alright on the road for a while yet. I'll show you where we will start getting off the road, just around here. Let's pop up here. This is where we start hiding behind the hedges, just in case. Whee! Fortunate we're of a level where we don't have to bother about the wolves or anything. Because they're greyed out, they won't attack unless we attack them. Same with the wild boar, biting shrews and whatnot. Move across here. Now, we're not heading for whey meat. So we'll start moving this way. And if you look over there, you can just see a bit of road. So this is Sanson's farm, going away down on the right. We're just going to come round into Delvin from this side.
pop round here. And here's Mickle Delving. See, no nosy hobbits, which is how we like it. Don't think I can get through that way. We're going to have to go past Myrtle. Right, Myrtle. Oh, here we go. And straight up to Postmaster Proudfoot. Hurrah! So we've done that. He's going to give us another
Could I
quest.
take a moment of your time?
I've received word that you delivered that package to Postman Twofoot at Waymeet in a timely manner. He was very impressed, and I must tell you that I am as well. The quick post service is becoming respectable again. Speedy dwarves. God. Speedy deliveries. Mail that you can count on. This is an happy day for this old postmaster. If you'd still like to help out, well, there's always work to be done. There, on the table, you'll find a satchel for Postman Took at the centre of Tuckborough. You know how this works now, my friend. Avoid noisy hobbits, keep the satchel dry, and make haste. The quick post service will set new standards for speedy delivery of the mail. What happened there? I was having right trouble saying that. Odd. Right, Assistant Fallahide, so we're going to turn in that coin purse.
Dear me, what do you want?
Oh, thank you. I'm so glad that Griffo is alright. A terrible thing, but it's worked out in the end. I'll make sure the carpenters get their money, and with no shortcuts through the bog this time. Right, what? Is it the club? That's 2-9. That is 60. Yes, that's the most expensive. Oh, we're getting Mathams as well. I'll show you those in a moment. Okay, in fact I can show them you now. So just go into here. Oh, we got loads of rubbish. See these things here? Gift Mathams. You'll get them as quest rewards every now and again. And if you open them up, you will actually get 700 faction points for the Matham Society. So that's what we'll do. We've got 1400 reputation with the Matham Society by doing that. Okie dokie. Right, we've got all sorts of rubbish there, but we don't bother with that on camera because it's boring. Right, I'm now going to show you the way to get to Tuckborough, and it's bang on this, because if you notice, we've got a few quests outstanding. The Founding Writ, the Bird and Baby, and those are both in Tuckborough. So you see how following the post quest has took us to where we need to go. So what we need to do now is avoid nosy hobbits. Now there's one here. Yeah. So we're going to avoid them by going right through here. We're not actually going towards Tuckborough at the moment, but as always, we have plenty of time. Go past Hugo. We'll meet Hugo later. He's also got a pie. And we're on to Southfields Farm. So if you actually follow the way that I do this particular quest, you will get all the farms of the Shire Deed just by following the way that I do it. But just in case you're doing it in another way, that's why last episode I showed you where Southfields Farm was anyway. Now we just head for Tuckborough. If you're wondering where Tuckborough is, you just look in the centre of the screen there, you can just see a little hill to the right of this big oak tree. That's Tuckborough, so we just head towards that. Because we're crossing the fields, what that means is we should be fine. Hopefully I'm not going to break my legs there, no. Yeah, so we're not going to get any nosy hobbits in the middle of the fields. If you just keep moving, the biting shrews cause you any problems. Quickly cross the road here, but we're alright. On we pop. Again, we're over leveled, so we don't have to worry about Mr. Wolf. And we're going to bear left a bit. I think this is Gerrybert Tuck's house. We'll be coming here as well at some point. Gerrybert Tuck, yeah. Again, just cross the road a little bit. Just going to stay to the right of the road. Past this barn or whatever it is, structure. Now, see that bridge there? There's no water going under it, so it's fine. But to the right of the bridge is the Great Smiles. And right ahead of us is Tuckborough itself. And we're just going to cut through here. Just to the side of this little hobbit house. And there's the mailbox. And there's Postman Tuck. And there we go. Absolutely marvellous. So Tuckborough is going to be our next quest hub. So we'll pick up the quests here and then we'll call it an episode.
Could I take a moment of your time?
There's been talk. Oh, accent, Paul, accent. There's been talk that Postmaster Proudfoot is trying to speed up delivery times for the quick post service. But I'm really swamped with mail and haven't been able to hit the times he wants. Lobelia's birthday is fast approaching, though curiously enough, very few pieces of mail are postmarked for Bag End. Instead, there's mail going everywhere else. I think the hobbits throughout Tuckborough are writing to their friends to complain about Lobelia's new presents proposal, if you ask me. There, on the table, you will find a satchel of mail to be delivered to Postman Grubb in Hobbiton for sorting. He can be found west of the centre of Hobbiton, to the north, if you're interested. Watch out for nosy hobbits, and don't let the mail get wet. So we'll pick that up in a bit. Hobbiton will be our next quest hub eventually. But until then, we've got to pick up some of these
Good day.
quests.
Might I have a word with you?
Oh, good. There is something very important I'd like you to do for me. When my grandson Wilcom was younger, I made him lunch every day. But ever since he's moved to Scary, I don't get the chance to do it. You see, he oversees the quarry there, and I'm very proud of him, but I do so miss making him his lunch. In fact, I miss it so much that I made him a very special lunch. Unfortunately though, me old bones won't take me all the way there, but a young un like you can easily take it to him. Would you mind taking his lunch to him? Bring it to Wilcom Tunnelly in Scary, but please do hurry. I don't want it to spoil before he gets it. We'll do that for you. What a nice old lady. Azealia, she's got a quest involving Gerrybert Tuck, whose house we ran past a minute ago.
I want a word with you.
Oh, you do you? Oh, hello there. I'm sorry I'm not more friendly today, but I'm a bit concerned about me cousin Gerrybert. You see, a while ago, I wrote in my calendar that Gerrybert and I were to share supper. Today was the day, but Gerrybert hasn't shown up. Me cousin isn't want to miss a meal, so I'm more than a little troubled. Would you mind going over to his house and see what's taking him so long? I'd go, but I've got a pot on the stove right now. His house is west of Tuckborough. Just follow the road west out of the town proper, and you'll see it. So we already know where that is. Okay. So we've done that, and we'll just head up to the Great Smiles. I won't bother getting on my horse, we're only going up here. We'll turn in those couple of quests that we've got, and then we'll call it a day. So look, There's Thane Paladin Tuck the second. Law alert. That is Peregrine Tuck's dad. He's the current Thane of the Shire. There's Adelard. He's a bit of a star. We'll speak to him in a second. We're just going to go into the library. We want to get that recipe. And there it is, the yellowed recipe. So we'll pick that up. For bird and baby. We've got Provincia Tuck here as well. We'll get a quest off her.
Please stay a moment.
I need your help. I made a terrible mistake and listened to Isambard and Imbert, me fool cousins. You see, old Adelard is always lecturing us young tucks on the history of the family, and well, it does get tiring. Me cousins decided to play a trick on him and convince me to sneak away with the latest chapter Adelard wrote for his yearbook of Tuckborough. Now I'm worried about the trouble I'm going to get into. Isambard, though, went out to get the chapter from where he did it, but he hasn't returned yet. I think he said he hid it in a tall tree east of the Great Smiles in Tuckborough. Could you go there and see what's taking him so long? We can, Provincia. Provincia, what a name. Right, chat to Adelard. Adelard is a star. A star and a clown. Oh dear, I'm much too busy to talk. Or are you here to help? Yes, that must be it. Would you mind lending me an hand? So, the founding writ.
I'm sorry. My thoughts were elsewhere.
Oh dear, you're here for the founding writ. Please don't let Paladin know, but I don't have it. A local farmer, Belco Brockhouse, has it, and he won't give it up. His home is north of here, up the hill, to the right of the path, and he says he won't give up the writ until he gets a hand with his crops. Honestly, at my age, I can't help with farm labour. I'm sorry to say that if you want the writ, you'll have to speak to him and perhaps lend a hand. The cheek of some hobbits. So, and he's got, got another one.
I'm sure it's a bother, but I could use your help.
The Ghost of the Old Tuck. A classic quest line, this. Oh, thank goodness. I'm in the sorriest of straits, but I must make you swear to tell no one else of me troubles. If others were here to hear of it, there would surely be a panic in Tuckborough. Me library, it's haunted. As difficult as that may be to believe, I think it's the ghost of the old Tuck. I think the troubles darkening the Shire of late have disturbed him, like those bears over to the east of here. They were never so aggressive in his day. Wait, perhaps that is it. The old Tuck was known for slaying a great bear in his time. If you could bring me the pelts of a few bears, maybe it would ease his spirit. It will show the Shire is still safe. Right, so correct. Bear pelts for Adelard. An absolute star of a man. Anyway, we'll go through. As you will see. So here is Tuckborough. We'll call it an episode there. And yes. We're getting there, aren't we? You're getting to meet the people of the Shire. What stars they are. And that is it for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you will be back for the next episode. But until then, this is me, Cat Weasel, saying toodaloo.